meteorologist Max Logano.
Well, a very happy Friday evening once again, where ultimately I don't think we could drop a nicer one if we tried. But nevertheless, our temperatures are still fairly warm outside. They are starting to fall, however. We had temperatures peak near 90 degrees earlier today. Now we're talking more about mid-80s on the map. That includes 85 degrees at the Lake Charles Regional Airport over in Jennings, a touch cooler at 84 degrees. We still have an easterly wind around 5 miles an hour, and the air is pretty dry, at least over in Jennings. The dew point's down to 47 degrees. So once the sun falls tonight, that gives plenty of room for that temperature to fall tonight. Meanwhile, speaking of our temperatures compared to yesterday, well, they are pretty similar, give or take a degree or two in either which direction. That just means another beautiful evening is shaping up here in Southwest Louisiana. So if you do have any outdoor plans, maybe you're going to attend Friday night football games, or you have dinner plans going on tonight, the weather looks great for any of those. We'll see this cooling trend continue back down into the 70s after sunset, into the 60s after midnight. And I think some locations north of I-10 should definitely get into the 50s as we wake up tomorrow morning, if you do wake up around 7 a.m. So here's Futurecast. It continues with that same cooling trend. We'll head throughout the overnight hours, and again around 7 o'clock or so tomorrow morning. These temperatures range anywhere from the mid-50s north of I-10. I think we'll be a little bit warmer along and south of I-10 as humidity creeps up a little bit, but we're still not talking about anything too crazy in that department. Then the rest of the day tomorrow still looks pretty nice here in Southwest Louisiana. It is going to be another warm day, though, and in fact, I think we have a better chance of seeing some temperatures near the 90-degree mark during the afternoon. So do keep that in mind if you are going to be out and about. Otherwise, I don't foresee any weather issues tomorrow. And the rest of the weekend looks pretty similar. In fact, as we head throughout the weekend, by Sunday, high pressure scoots off a little bit farther off to the east. So that means by Sunday afternoon, we could see a little bit higher humidity try to work in. But then here comes next week, and here comes that cold front we have been talking about. The timing of this is still a little bit up in the air. Some models want to bring it down from the north on Monday, others a little bit later on Tuesday. Regardless, it will move through. Unfortunately, it's not going to bring much in the way of rain. You can see a lot of clear skies on even the large-scale model here. And that's, again, unfortunate because at this point we do need the rain. It definitely would help with the dryness we have in Southwest Louisiana. But after that front comes through, we do get another shot of cooler weather. We'll talk about those temperatures in just a moment. Before we get there, here's a look at the tropics. We have only one named system out there now, Leslie, but that's going to dissipate into a remnant low. A wave off of Africa could try to develop over the next couple of days. I do think conditions become more hostile, though, as it heads farther off to the west. So no bad news there, obviously. The only thing else I'll mention is as we head into next week, we may have to watch the Caribbean for some slow development possible. Some models try to provide a little bit of a signal for that. Even if anything were to form and agreement is not there yet, it is impossible to know where any potential system would head. So we don't have any tropical worries in the forecast. Take a look at the weekend, though. It is going to remain warm. We'll have highs near 90. But here comes next week. By Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be near 80 degrees for a high, especially Wednesday, and cooler at night.
All right, that's more like it.
Oh, it's my kind of weather.
All right, thanks a lot, Max. Well, up next is sports. Justin, what do you have for us?
Yeah.